The bond can be unbelievable if you connect with a horse, which there's always a horse out there that you can connect with. But I feel like you can bond with any horse as long as you have the patience and desire to do it. So the rescue started originally with about 5 ladies together. We all had the same goal in mind, trying to keep horses out of slaughter. The majority of horses that we take in are destined for slaughter, and slaughter is for human consumption. So we do our best to ensure that horses don't go that way for a couple of reasons. Horses heading for slaughter for human consumption, there's no humane way to slaughter a horse commercially. They go into a cattle chute where they're normally a cow with their neck being as short as it is gets locked in, and they have one bolt to the head and they're done. A horse goes into the same chute with his neck that's 2-3 times longer and can be looking around at what's going on, and they can get shot up to 10 times. The majority of horses that go through auction and get purchased by meat buyers are pets or have been in sport or have served us one way or another and have had medication. I worm all the horses here a minimum of twice a year. I give horses bute, which is toxic for human consumption. It's mind-blowing. The amount of horses that go through auctions within BC and Alberta is unbelievable. Babies get sent through. A lot of pregnant horses go through slaughter, so that's probably one of my biggest passions, is to save the pregnant ones first, which choosing who you're going to save is a very difficult thing to do. But when you think, okay, I'm saving 2 here, I'm going to save the pregnant mare before I'm going to save one of the other horses that runs there. I think the biggest thing for me operating the rescue is educating the public on horse care, horse slaughter, inhumane treatment of horses, horse abuse, and how come the rescue's needed in the first place, and that is why. The biggest reason for adopting rather than shopping, which a lot of people say adopt, don't shop, is we have a lot of nice horses, and people typically think that a rescue horse is lame, old, mishandled, bad behavior, those kinds of things, and that's just not the case. The horses on average cost us about $100 to $200 per month per horse. We usually have around 20 horses, so we're anywhere from $25 to $4 grand a month just in feed. I'm already at over $7,000 in vet bills. We do need, our expenses are upwards of $90,000 a year. So corporate sponsorship would be amazing. It would be awesome for the rescue to support itself. If we can somehow get it where it's earning an income on its own would be great. Having more volunteers is always welcome, and just getting the word out. I wasn't planning on getting back into horses when I moved up to Salmon Arm. When I moved up here, I was diagnosed with MS, and since I've been here, since I've had the rescue, my symptoms have almost disappeared. Like, I don't have nearly the problems I had prior. So the therapeutic side of horses is just outstanding, and it's amazing to me. Patience, kindness, thoughtfulness, consideration, awareness. I've learned a lot. Probably the biggest thing I've learned, like when you bring in the feral horses, you can't have a timeline. It's their timeline. And if they're ready, they're ready. And if they're not, you can't rush it. Like, you really need to take your time and be calm and patient all the time. Originally, they're scared to death of people. They don't know us to be kind at all. And when you start handling a feral horse and you both start gaining trust in each other, you're a team. It's like a partnership. And you both start learning what the other one's expecting and what they want and how to go about getting what you want through a respectful way. So the bond can be unbelievable if you connect with a horse, which there's always a horse out there that you can connect with. Dedicating my entire time and life to the horses is actually, in turn, they've done it for me as well. So we're saving each other.